Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, this is basically where I try my best to motivate you and to inspire you as much as possible. And as you might also be able to tell, I'm a little bit under the weather today. Nevertheless, the work must go on. So today I want to talk about a few reasons why you should probably get a mentor or coach. And I hope that by the end of this video, I would have convinced you to actually get a mentor or coach. Firstly, you need people in your circle who will rather provide guidance and support. If you're like me, you have these amazing goals, ideas, and aspirations, but you need people in your circle who will provide the guidance and support as to how to achieve these goals and aspirations. Remember that mentors and coaches are people who have walked the path and people who have currently walked the path. So if you can get first-hand support from these people, then of course that will help in your overall success. So it's important to get mentors and coaches because they have lived what you're trying to live, basically, right? They've walked the path before. So they have first-hand advice and support, which will help you navigate your specific journey and life in general. So, general advice, they provide guidance and support, and that's why you need a mentor or a coach. Secondly, you need people with the blueprint for where you're going. There's a quote that says something to the effect of never take advice from someone who isn't in the position that you'd want to be in. And it's that simple, right? Your mentors and your coaches are people, as I said before, who have walked the path or who is currently walking the path that you're hoping to walk, right? And so they've lived what you're trying to live. They have those lived experiences. And so it's only fitting that you get guidance and support from them because they have that specific blueprint. So let's say you want to become a doctor. It might be good to connect with a doctor. Go on LinkedIn, connect with a doctor in order to get that guidance and support, that specific guidance and support. So the same can be said for whatever field, right? If you need guidance and support in that area or you aspire to be in that area, it is wise to get a mentor or coach in that specific area to provide that specific blueprint so that you can achieve success and walk that path. Then lastly, you need people who will recommend you to opportunities. Remember that mentors and coaches are usually people who are well known, like they've been in circles, and they have been exposed to people from a wide cross section of society, members from all sections of society, right? So they can recommend you to opportunities because they are in those spaces where opportunities are, right? They know these people, so they can actually recommend you to opportunities. I've had mentors and coaches who have recommended me to many opportunities, TV interviews, etc., right? Because they're in those spaces, and sometimes their plate is so full that they cannot seize those opportunities in the moment. So they turn to you with the opportunity, right? So it's good to connect with these people who are in these specific spaces, who are able to recommend these opportunities. And another thing too is that they prep you for these opportunities, and that is why you need them in your circle as well. I remember before I did a youth engagement session. It was my first time ever hosting something outside of church. And I remember speaking to my mentor before, and she going through, how to engage with the audience and that kind of thing. And I remember that one of the key takeaways for me was when she said that, arrive early and get to know your audience, right? Feel out your audience. So arrive early, feel out your audience. Is the setting joyful and very vibrant and energetic, or is it more somber? Is it more professional? So I remember that from that conversation we had. And so my interaction had to adapt to the audience based on that advice that I had. So I had to become youthful and energetic. I'm a youth, but my personality had to match what the audience, what the feel of the audience was. So again, I say all of this to say that you need people who will provide that guidance and support, and people who have been in those circles and spaces who will provide guidance and support to you and to recommend you to opportunities. So yeah, I hope that I would have convinced you as to why you need mentors and coaches. So again, you need people who will provide guidance and support along your journey. Secondly, you need people with the blueprint for where you're going. And then lastly, you need people who will recommend you to those opportunities. And so in terms of practical ways as to how to go about this now, you need to invest in yourself, because sometimes, honestly, mentors and coaches, specifically coaches, usually you might have to pay a fee sometimes, right? Depending on whatever service you're looking into or whatever coaching program, if that's the avenue you're looking to go into. Sometimes you might have to pay a fee for that connection. But what I'd say is to see it as an investment in yourself, and investing in yourself is important. But in terms of connecting though, you could literally just go on social media, on LinkedIn, for example, send these people a DM, be polite, right? Ask to connect, right? Ask for guidance and support. And that will, of course, help you to perhaps get a mentor or a coach. So, once again, thank you so much for listening. And I do hope that you will consider getting a mentor or coach or coach. And please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.